Hey guys, this is Stanley from Three Hammers Gaming, and I am excited about this video. I just finished the 95th episode of Dragon Ball Super, and all I have to say is wow. It has brought up a lot of points that we really need to go over here. I've got a list of things that I want to go over that's happened in the episode, and I should have seen most of this coming, but wow, it was good. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. So as the title of the actual video says, the worst, the most evil, Frieza's, I think, like ambition or whatever. Um, wow. Let's go ahead and get into this. I have speculations, but I'm going to save that for later. So what's happened is in this episode, they're fighting off all the assassins that have showed up, and Frieza is just wanting to go out there and have his fun. And Frieza jumps into the gold form, and Goku asks, "Well, are you going to be able to stay in this form? Or are you going to be ready to fight?" Because it drains his stamina, as we know from Resurrection of F, the arc. And he says, well, while I was in hell, I had all this time. Hell was like an eternity for me. And he was able to harness all that energy. And the only reason he was able to do it is through hell concentration. Hell concentration. When he was in hell, he just concentrated and concentrated on all the good that was going on. All I did was concentrate on, like, I can get through this, I can get through this. And now his gold form no longer drains his stamina. So he's able to stay in that gold form as long as he wants, because he is pretty much thought of everything and is focusing at all times on keeping his stamina where it needs to be. So he can stay in that form forever if he really wants. Well, probably not forever, but he can stay in that form for as long as he needs to get the job done. And also in this episode, he has shown some new attacks that we haven't seen him use, or I haven't seen one of them. I'm kind of iffy about, but I've never seen it. He has homing death beams now. When he fires those death beams, they'll home in. I don't remember seeing it in Resurrection of F arc. I could be wrong. You guys let me know in the comments. But he has homing death beams now. Fires those death beams, it just goes after whoever kills them. Awesome. So good. Something they definitely need in this fight. Well, they don't need death beams because you can't kill, but maybe wounding. Yes, definitely. And another thing they has is these explosions that he does. He pokes these guys in the head like he planted a bomb in their head, and their heads exploded. Frieza. I'll tell you what, Frieza's always been one of the best villains I've ever seen. And it almost makes you think, wow, it is good that they brought him back from the dead, even if it's for 24 hours or possibly for good if Goku holds up his end, which he always holds up his end of deals. So, as this episode is going on, Frieza's killing everyone. Goku jumps in real quick, and then the head of the assassins throws an orb, or an orb starts forming in his hand. And of course, I'm like, what's that? And then it flashes to something that happened before, where he is talking to Sidra, the god of destruction of Universe 9, and that god is like, here is some of my energy for you to use to annihilate whoever it touches. So he uses this orb and throws it at Frieza. First the fake one, because Frieza destroys it as a ploy. And then he throws the actual one, and then Frieza blocks it away. So I'm like, there's no way Frieza would be able to block a powerful attack of a god of destruction. Unless he's at god level, that is. So then the guy who's the leader of the assassins brings it up, and it hits Frieza. And Frieza doing all, you're like, oh god, after all this time, it's just another filler. Frieza's dead. Frieza is done. No. Frieza harnesses that energy and pulls it in back into the orb that was thrown at him. And he kills the guy who threw it at him. And then I thought, wow, he now how harnesses energy. That is crazy. Well, in perfect, perfect Frieza action hits Goku with it. How did I not see this coming? I was thinking maybe they would use this orb in the actual darn in the actual tournament of power. But then after I thought about it, that would have been a bad idea anyways if he would have used it. So he used it on Goku, and he's telling him, if I can do it, you should be able to do it, right? You're Goku. You've been training with the gods, whatever. You should be able to do it. Goku's not able to harness that energy like Frieza is. And it just makes me wonder, is it because you didn't see him go into blue form? Maybe he didn't try hard enough because that's Goku? I don't know. But he wasn't able to do it. And then Frieza kills the rest of the assassins and grabs the communicators and communicates to Universe 9 and is telling them, hey, this is what I did with the Orb of Power. I put it on Goku, and without Goku, Universe 7 cannot win. I want to join your universe, and I want to fight for you guys, because I don't want to be annihilated. My universe can go, I don't care. As long as I get to stay alive and be resurrected, I want to work with you guys. So now that Universe 9 is trying to figure out, should we bring him? He doesn't give a crap about his universe, and back and back, banter. Whatever. Then Beerus shows up. Whis and Beerus show up. Whis just goes whoosh, and blows away that destruction power, which makes sense. He's a god of destruction. It should be that hard for him to do. That also means that god of destruction, Seadra, is not the one that has someone in their universe that the god of destruction can't beat. Seadra is weaker than Beerus. That's my speculation. Seadra is weak, and it was already talked about before that Seadra's universe is lower than Goku's. They are two. Universe 7 and Universe 9 are the lowest of the low of universes. Their power level is completely trash. So, Beerus saves Goku. Goku is, of course, like, glad that he's alive. And then Beerus is like, what'd you do, Frieza? Are you trying to, do deals with another universe? Well, Goku comes to his aid and says, don't worry about it, it's my fault for letting my guard down, blah, blah, blah. So Goku, in perfect Goku fashion, is trying to save Frieza because he's such a good guy. He's mad at Frieza for doing what he did, but at the same time, they need him. They need him. But now, Frieza pretty much shows the motive. This is his time to manipulate the gods. That's what he wants to do in this fight. Manipulate the gods. Get them on his side so he can go to another universe to make Universe 7 lose and be destroyed. Perfect Frieza fashion. So, Goku and Frieza decide to have a quick little bout to see who is stronger. But while in hell, Frieza was doing all kinds of simulations of every single movement he's ever seen Goku do. And then if it's like an eternity, he was able to go through, I don't know how many combinations that Goku's ever done to him. And at the end of this fight, they land at the same time. They're on par with each other. They're the same strength. So it comes to a draw. Now, my speculation is this. What if Zeno-sama already knows that the God of Destruction from Universe 9 has done this? Something's going to come up. I feel like Universe 9 is going to be annihilated off the bat. Because Zeno-sama should know all. He should know all. There's something else that popped up. Hold on, let me backtrack. So since Seadra was able to give a power to one of his assassins, what if in this fight someone else has that power too? What if one of the other gods of destruction gave that power to someone else so they could use? And here's another speculation of mine. Universe 4, Quatella, the god of destruction who went and talked to Seadra. What if his entire thing was, Seadra, you're the weakest. I want you to go out there and do this. Don't worry, Zeno-sama won't know. What if he rats Seadra out? And if he rats Seadra out, Seadra is destroyed. Cedra is one of the weakest universes, so it's not going to bother him. He's not going to think clearly because he's the weakest. He knows that they're not going to be able to win no matter what. So that could cause a lot of problems. Now, if someone else is able to give the power to someone else in their universe, what's to say that you're not going to see God destruction to power? But that also brings up another thing. If they use it, their universe could possibly automatically annihilated because they're not supposed to use any type of cheating and whatsoever. So then, the trailer or the preview for the next episode, the universe fight is finally happening. Now, it's not a whole lot. It's probably just be introducing everybody just like normal Dragon Ball fashion. But I hope, I'm so excited. We're finally here. We're about to do it. We're getting there. We're about to do the tournament, and we're about to see how all this ends. And hopefully we get another a season after this, where you're going to see another new bad coming after this tournament. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you could like, subscribe, share with your friends, get our name out there for us. Come on, we need it. Because I'm going to bring you great content. We're all going to bring you guys great content. Be expecting the next part, actually the entire conference of the E3 coming out soon. I've got a lot of editing to do, but I'll have that out for you guys in no time. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching my video, or day, depending on where you're at. Take it easy. Keep watching 3 Hammers Reviews and Gaming. We are here to stay. Take it easy, guys.